Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's a Football Friday on October the 7th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing good today. Hope you all had the under. Like I said, you could have got a nice weekly pass for $31 and you would have had the under cashing in the first 2 minutes of the game. Can't beat that. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager, win a free pick. I got the Bookie Blasters on the site today. And tomorrow will be Saturday, so we'll be here around 11:45 tomorrow. And I'll probably throw it on the Picks Parlays channel because I'll tell those people, hey, you got nothing to do on a Saturday. Subscribe to Win a Free Picks, and then you don't miss look headlines on Sunday night because you have been ahead of a bunch of these line moves in NFL action. So again, YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you want to come say hello, I'm over there as well. And I got Tim with me. We'll be talking some playoff baseball today. I'm sure he has thoughts on one of the series. He's probably got a good.
Yeah, no, I really like the Rays. They're about to start up. I think that's a good series. And
nothing on.
No.
Really, I thought I thought for sure you'd be all over that Cardinals, but I don't know. We'll talk about it.
No, I like Philadelphia. And I think San Diego just rolls. They're a lock. I don't see San Diego losing. Absolutely not.
Oh, we'll talk about those in a minute. Okay, again, Twitter, the free picks are up there as well. These are all games you should have had yesterday. Rays, Phillies, Jays run line. I mentioned them all yesterday. Although the Rays line, pardon me, when I looked at the run line, I'm thinking to myself, maybe I take Bieber plus 190 on the run line. But I took the Rays plus money, Phillies minus a little bit, and Rays on the run line. I didn't pull the trigger on the Padres and the Mets. I do like San Diego. Darvish is a good number. Look at some of these totals. We got a 5.5. This was a 6.5, and it comes crashing down to a 5.5 in this Indians total. I probably should have grabbed that under because these guys played last week. They played a bunch of 2-1 kind of games. Probably more of the same here in the playoffs. But I didn't pull it early, and 5.5 is yeesh. I'll stay away from that. So give me the Rays early here. Phillies in game 2. Run line, Jays game 3. And I kind of lean the Padres there. I got a decent pitcher and a decent team. I know the Mets are a very good team. But I'm looking, if we steal one, we're happy. I'm still, but again, I did not bet the Padres. Did not bet it. Baseball 202 and 201 in the video, plus 28.65. Not too bad there. NFL last night, we did a pass. I had the premium. I said I sort of leaned the Denver Broncos. We didn't play the Broncos there at all. But the under was where I was going to go. 33 and 18, not too bad. 64.7%. So I think that is a decent NFL season. College football tonight, 21 and 18 in the video. We lost with the smooth money line. On Wednesday, we'll come back with Nevada. One-man Wolfpack. We're going to do it for Allen tonight. Let's go Nevada. It's a little hangover. Do you see The Hangover, Tim? I know it's a little more recent for you. Maybe you saw that movie. No, you're not a big movie guy.
I'm not really a big movie guy. I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not a movie guy. You know
I get
this.
it. I get it. I get it. Oh, my Lord. We do have hockey today, and I want to take the dogs. I stayed away from the Sharks here with real hockey, not preseason hockey. I did get a text from a buddy of mine that a big fade factor I know, Box Sports, is loving Cleveland today and Cleveland for the series, he says. And I'm like, yeesh.
So Tampa in 2.
I'm glad we got that Tampa sweep. Box Sports, Cleveland game 1, also Cleveland for the series.
Yo, you actually said Tampa sweep. I like it. That's a little bit bold. I like them to just win the series, but wow, okay.
Yeah.
Have fun with that one.
Yeah, Box Sports. My buddy, he comes in here.
What do you get for that?
But I have for him or what on the series
for Rays to sweep.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't. I was just saying. I'm saying. This was
okay.
This was recent. He came in. He said he liked.
That's okay. Okay, I got you now.
I got this at like 11 o'clock today. He's like, "Hey, this guy." So I told him. I said, "Listen, I'm going to talk about Fox Sports taking Cleveland in the show today. He'll be in a little later, my buddy. But all right, let's see. Cam, Russell Wilson is a bum. Should listen. You should have listened. I don't know why people don't. Everybody's hammering the under on all Major League Baseball. It's October baseball. Why wouldn't you? You got some cool weather games going on here. Solid pitchers. Even we could joke about Katana. The guy is a solid like 330 kind of pitcher. He's not bad. Lex, you know how we roll. A lot of class here. A lot of class. First 5 guys for the Llamas can't hit Katana. Listen, don't. It's playoff time. I know there's situations where you look at lines like this guy hits this guy, this guy hits this guy. Who knows if you're going to freeze up? All right. Oh, you know what? I even mentioned the. I posted in the chat the BetMGM $1,000 risk-free bet. I should have said that. Could use that on Tampa Bay to sweep. Speaking of betting, Michael says, Rays, baby, let's go. Yeah, they got playoff experience. I'm just a little worried. McClanahan hasn't looked sharp since coming back from the injured list. Bieber's been good down the stretch. You got 2 teams that kind of struggle to plate runs here. But I still like Tampa Bay. I saw something, and I posted on Twitter. Some book. It rhymes with man fool. You can figure it out. Sportsbook that rhymes with man fool. They're refunding bets on, I guess, whoever Himes, the running back got hurt, whatever. They're refunding the bet. I can't stand with any book though. What the hell? You bet the game, it lost. It's that simple. I don't want to hear a bad beat. If you had Denver, it's not a bad beat that you got a crappy head coach and your quarterback sucks. Well, we're just refund every loser. And you wonder why these companies can't make any money, and you're running in the negatives for all these things. Listen, I'm all about taking advantage of risk-free bets, match plays. They're going to give you free shots to roll. Take it, and if you're good, you'll make money on that. That's fine. They're going to get hurt on those by smarter players. So be it. It is what it is, because 99% of the public are derelicts when it comes to sports betting. How the hell do these companies expect to make money when they give money back to people? It's bad, man. Bad. You get money for that? Are you kidding me? How about every half-point loser I've taken in my life? Do I get a refund? BetMGM or ManFool or any? Well, don't do that. That's a joke. Don't bet. I mean, people want the refund are the same fools complaining about the student loan. Pay my student loan. What are you talking about? You signed. You picked that. You pay. It's not my responsibility. You lost. Sorry that the guy got hurt. They play football. It's not tennis. They're not playing racquetball. What is this? Cornhole? We're not throwing beer pong. If you're going to come in here and look for refunds on bad beats and think you should get something, get the hell. Stop betting. You have no right to bet. You have no bankroll. Stop it. Get a second job and have some money. Get a refund. What the hell is that about? Refund. I could imagine 1996 calling into the number. Hey, yeah, do I get a guy got hurt? The quarterback got knocked out in the first quarter. I get a refund on my bet? Hello? They charge me extra vig for something like that. Believable. Please leave. Please leave if you want that. Stop playing hockey. Stop playing hockey. Hockey is back. Hockey's back, but there's only one hockey game. So I'm not running a bet the hockey game today. Lex is excited for hockey, apparently. Go Phillies first 5. Don't trust Phillies bullpen. I think the Phillies are the better team. I think they're as much as the Cardinals win, right? It's one of those teams that just produces all the time. I like Philly. I said beginning of the year I kind of liked Philly. I thought they'd be sneaky, kind of make a deal at the deadline, get things done. They went all in on offense. Deadline, they brought in a couple guys to shore up. I like, who's that? Marsh they got? I like the outfielder. I thought nice young guy. Add a little pop there. Get on base, little defense. We could say we want to bet Syndergaard. It is what it is. At this point in his career. Maybe he comes in and gives you like, two shutout innings or something midway. They got Robertson, veteran bullpen guy. Race today in Cleveland tomorrow. Who's on the hill for the Tribe tomorrow? Is it our guy?
McKenzie. I think it's McKenzie and Glass now.
Yeah, Glass out McKenzie.
Or Rasmussen. I don't remember which one.
Oh, it's Glass out now.
It's Glass now? That's crazy.
I like McKenzie. And the only other matchup we have is Nola and Mikolos. So Phillies again. Get on the Phillies now. Best case, they're up 1-0, and the line will go up because people think they're going to sweep because they see Aaron Nola's name in there. Worst case, they lose, and Aaron Nola's pitching. They're going to bet the Phillies because they have to win. So sooner the better. We got no pitcher for the Blue Jays tomorrow against Robbie Ray, and the Mets are undecided depending on the outcome today versus Blake Snell. Under, Michael, first 5 Phillies. If you want to go under all these games, I'm not going to say no. I mean, the Toronto game, I do kind of like the over. Richard P. hitting the like button. Why the Jays? As much as I like Castillo, I just, down the stretch here for Seattle, if you look at it, man, they're giving up runs. And I know they're meaningless games. I understand that. How many times I talk about just flipping switches, whether it be NBA regular season, playoffs, or whenever. I just, for me, give me the Jays. I mean, Noah's been a absolute terror coming down this entire season. The guy's been fabulous. And I do like Castillo. I do. I'm going to take a shot at a 175. And again, when you're up money, you can take shots like this. So I'll take a shot on the gut play there on the Jays. Joe Ribby for the Rays. That's got to be a good payday. Any kind of Ribby in a total of 5 is got to be a good Ribby prop number. Under Hines, 1-4K last night in a span of 2 minutes. So you had under Hines. Oh, he played the game. See, now you're going to get paid. I'm shocked they'll pay you. If books are going to give refunds because the guy got hurt, why should they pay you? At least you got paid. Good for you. Arenado, 3 total bases from hits, plus 170. I don't like that one. I mean, now you're thinking the guy gets a homer, basically. Is Memphis worth a look tonight on the money line? I do kind of like the Tigers here. I mean, money, what's it, 2.5 now? It's come down. Houston, we've seen Houston play some crazy games lately, right? I mean, you got overtime. Let me pull up their thing here because I'm trying to do it off the top of my head. I don't remember exactly who their overtime games were against.
UTSA and Texas Tech.
Yeah, but then they played it, but then just like down the stretch versus. Hold on, I got it here.
They had Rice the other week.
Yeah. So 33-30 OT losers to Tech. And that was a game where you hit a field goal 37 seconds left, and you give one up with zeros on the clock, lose that in OT. San Antonio, you're down 21-7. All the way back, you take the lead 24-21 with 20 seconds left, and then they tie it up again. Time expires, and then you pull that crazy one out in overtime, right? You jump out on Kansas, 14-0, and then it's a blowout. Then you're down. You lose 48-30. 17-point home favorites to Rice. You're losing in the fourth quarter, 27-24, because you get a fumble return for a touchdown from 10 yards out. Tulane game, shocker, field goal, no time left, force another overtime. I mean, and then Tulane scores a touchdown because Houston kicks a field goal. I get it. Memphis, who'd you beat? Temple last week didn't look that good, right? Ugly, but you had Houston on deck. Maybe it's kind of a look ahead spot. Memphis had won 5 in a row to last year in the series. If you want to take Memphis, I'm not going to say no to the Tigers. I mean, what's going on with that? I don't mind that. Sean, how you been, fella? I haven't seen you in a bit. Cards, Mariners, Guardians. I'm against you on all 3 today. Against you on all 3. Nevada under Rutgers. Yes. Rutgers can't score. I got a refund on points bet for all first touchdown wagers yesterday. What a joke. This is a problem. People get this kind of stuff and they think they're like, well, I should always get this kind of stuff. You lost. You lost. Take the, I don't understand. You already got their money, sports books. Take their money. They're gonna reload anyway. I can't stand it. A freaking refund. It's not even like what. It's not like going to the store and be like, "Hi, I brought a shirt or something." Here's an example. My mom goes to CVS. She thought she was getting the hearing aids, right? They were $600. She brought these things. She's like, "Oh, $600." They were more expensive somewhere else. They were like $2,000. So she thought, "Oh, they're on sale. I'll take them." She went home, realized they were amplifiers for her hearing aid and not real earplug, whatever they are, hearing aids. I can't even speak. I need speaking aids. So she goes back to CVS. Hi, I brought the wrong thing. This box is open. This one's not. No problem. Here's your refund. It's the wrong product. You bet the product. You thought this guy was going to have a touchdown or go for 100 yards or 6 yards or whatever the heck his player prop was. And I don't know. You kind of knew they play a sport where last week the whole talk was about a guy getting his bell rung and didn't know what planet he was on and had deformed fingers. So guys could possibly get hurt playing football. I saw a guy break his leg last night. Was there a prop on him playing 37 plays? He played 33. Does he get a refund? It's football. We're not playing beer pong. Guys get hurt. You lost. You lost. This is who runs these kind of places. It's different, old school, new school. Old school, I'm an old school guy who comes to just life itself, man. No, you don't get a refund. Life sucks. Sorry, fella. You're a loser. Move on. Refund. No. You made a bet. Pay it. I would like both teams with more experience start to get away with. Baseball experience, I get it. You're thinking, is it really the only time I saw that kind of happen? Yanks, D-backs, World Series. Yanks are down in the bottom of the ninth, and they're coming back and hitting home runs off of who's that reliever back in the day? Kim, the sidearm guy for the Diamondbacks, hitting home runs, bottom 9, bottom 10, Brocious, these guys. Like, they're old Yankee Stadium. I could see maybe experience, and you go in there and be like, man, just who's played on this field, maybe you got a little bit of edge. This is Cleveland and Tampa Bay. All right, that one team's been in the playoffs a little bit. I don't think there's some kind of grand mystique when the Tampa Bay Rays take the field. I didn't want to say that about even a team like the Dodgers. Because as good as the Dodgers been, I don't think teams are scared of them. They're like, hey, we've seen these guys choke in the playoffs. Let's go. Tampa experience. I don't know about that. Coach wise, but you got two good coaches here with playoff experience. So I think it nullified. I don't think it's an issue anywhere here. Laying them all over Nevada tonight. Colorado State is bad. Just look at the numbers there. Nevada's got to win themselves, but Colorado State is. They lost to Sacramento State. We had Mid Tennessee. I had Mid Tennessee at plus 14. I think the line came down to 9. They won by 15 outright on the road.
I will say I'm excited for one Colorado State game this year. On the 22nd, they host
ECU?
Hawaii.
Oh.
Come on, that's going to be a really good matchup. And that game's going to have the gross play of the week in it. That's going to be a fun one. Colorado State and Hawaii.
Mountain West game of the year. It's the game of the millennium. Game of the decade. I'm going to hype it up and sell for $99.99.
Whoa, that's not a bad idea. No.
Lex says, what's up, Lane? Too good of a spot to be a 1-800 gambler. You'll be hyping that up too much. Listen, we don't the 1-800 spots come out every once in a while. We don't throw that out daily. Lane says hello to Lex. Almost cashing. Story of my life. Almost getting there. Lane, just all right. Just bet on Manfool and you'll get a refund. Just complain to him and I'll give you a refund. Vols first half in the game. I like the Volunteers. This LSU bunch, what did we see out of them last week? What have we seen out of them on the season? Slow out of the gate. Quarterback plays okay, if that, right? I mean, Florida State, they were down early, they rallied back. Is that they good, or did Florida State kind of take the wheels off the gas, which we see a lot of teams do? I think last week the quarterback had 80 yards passing. I mean, on the flip side of that, I got a QB and an offense that is rolling with Tennessee. I mentioned Hooker before. I thought the guy could be a Heisman kind of guy. Here's a tough stretch, though. You got LSU, you got Alabama, and I think Georgia, right? I think in a triple header there. I was going to say, I didn't know if it was A&M, although A&M I don't think is a problem for anybody anymore. UNLV over and UNLV plus 6.5. Best bet, says Sean. The pen is out. The pen is out. Sean Austin. Nevada over 52 plus 6.5. Best bet. Oh, UNLV. Eric says Houston defense is trash and poor coaching. I kind of liked Holgorsen back in the day. I don't know. He's they've not looked good. Total in the Memphis game, I'd probably look over here. I mean, you got a desperate Houston team. And again, 24-3 versus Temple last week. Is Memphis bad, or did they just kind of like take that kind of game off because they had Houston up next? I mean, they were off games of 44, 37. So, Cleveland money line and the Cardinals money line today, says Elliott. I'm against you. To Colorado today. What are we doing about Colorado? What is that? You like Colorado State? Out to Colorado. Oh, you're heading out to Colorado, hang out with your stripper friend. There you go. What's his name, Elliot? Like, male stripper, male review you're going to? I got jokes. here. Jojo Rabbit. Which MLB game's a trap game? I don't think there's a trap game. It's the playoffs. There's no trap game. It's like you like one side or the other. There's no trap lines here. It's playoff baseball. Houston could barely move the ball last week versus Tulane. Their defense lost the Tulane run game. Exactly. Houston has not looked good all year. And they play crazy games. And you're playing Memphis, who had won 5 in a row before they lost last year to you. Elliot, is this Caps because I'm making jokes? Mike's in the house today. Good afternoon, New Jersey guy. Yeah, old school guys issuing refunds. What the hell is that about? Seriously, Georgia, I don't want to just talk about that's who's running these companies. Like, it's like, oh, let's make everybody feel better and give them a refund. What are you talking about? You lost. The job is I don't know. If I have a company, I'm looking to make money, not give money away to people who already lost. You already got their money. Why are you giving it back to them? You got their money. Keep it. And then tomorrow be like, yeah, bad beats yesterday there on that, but you know what? We're gonna do a ridiculous boost here for you. And here comes all the clowns again. Come right in for some booster play. Came up with 300 Pokemon cards last night. Did you take the Pokemon cards? Apparently they're worth something.
It's Pokemon, not Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Trust me, that's what I grew up with. So
yes,
we were big into that.
My son had Pokemon. They're always Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what all the old people call them.
Yeah, because they're ridiculous. I mean, I got no time for anime anyway. I think it's ridiculous, that kind of crap. I'm old. Give me G.I. Joe, Transformers, Tom and Jerry, good stuff.
Oh, I don't
Super
watch
Friends.
The cartoon.
I'm just saying. I see that kind of
the
ridiculous.
cartoons in the
it's Pikachu, whatever. So his cards, I remember when we were moving, he had a folder, like thick binder, and he just gave it to a friend. And I was showing him online, like, oh, look at these. He goes, oh man, I had all these. They're like, $1,000 cards. I'm like, you got.
Oh yeah, there's some cards that sell for. There was if you get a good condition, like a PSA 10 Charizard card for $500,000 or whatever, the one that Logan Paul wore when he went and did his boxing thing, he had it across his neck or whatever. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
No, it was definitely fun to watch that stuff though. To see all that, but
it's good to see Ashley here because we need some hockey. Germany, Hoffum and Werner.
that's soccer. I believe that's
Is
a
it soccer?
foreign language.
What did I say it was? I said hockey.
You said hockey.
I meant
that's
soccer with Ashley. Ashley is our soccer. So both BTTS and over both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Werner and Hoffenheim. For the soccer folks, I don't know American soccer. I sure don't know German soccer. I know bratwursts. That's about it. I could do a nice little brat on a roll. I like sauerkraut. Soccer, I leave it to the pro. Ashley's a pro. I think Ashley's on Twitter too. I'll give her a follow. She tweets out some stuff. I don't know anything about Pokemon, but my big brother was incredibly successful. Spent a ton of money on lots of Pokemon cards from '96. I'm only spending money on like 86 tops. Give me the old school baseball cards, Michael. I put 220 on the Nerfy Tampa. I could say okay to that.
Well, yeah, you could say okay to that. It's 0-0 top of 2, so good job.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Under's already cashing.
Yep, it's already cashed.
So the phone's blowing up. It's, my family just forgets that I shut the door and don't know I've been doing videos for 2 years at high noon every day. So my daughter had ordered a yearbook last year, and it never came, right? So I emailed Balfour or whoever. I'm like, hey, when are these yearbooks coming from last year? Oh, they should be sent to the school pretty soon. I'm like, we ordered a yearbook in December of 2021, and it is September of 2022, and the yearbooks aren't even sent to the schools yet. And I said, she's not even in that school anymore. She graduated 6th grade and went to a new middle school, right? Junior high, 7th grade. So she's like, oh, I just got my yearbook from last year. Can I get the new one? And then my wife rolls in that she's going to Dozier's for lunch. As my mother calls it, Dozier's. It's a barbecue joint down here. It's pretty tasty. Anyway, so my daughter's happy that her yearbook is in and she wants a new one. Who's going to score in Nevada? Sean Austin, not Sean Higgs. He's looking for a Nevada score. Who's scoring in this game between the Wolfpack and the Rams? So I busted out Fiji today. I've been drinking way too much iced tea and some Diet Coke. I drank a 15-pack of Diet Coke this week, like a fat ass. And my pee's like dark and murky. Usually it's crystal clear because I drink I have my solo cup. I'm rolling out my lemonade, my Wiley's lemonade and water. It's usually clear. I could put it back in the jar. No one even knows it's pea water. No, you have iced tea and Diet Coke. Looks terrible. If I wasn't drinking, if I didn't have that soda all week, and then I would have thought that I would have had pee in my blood because it's not white. Sorry for that. Nerfy cashed easy. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it cash easy with those two guys on the mound? Two good pitchers and no offenses. Grade. Here we go. The Charmander. Grade the Dragon guy in the Pokemon cards. Tate the Great, have a good Friday. When are you cooking up, Tate? I know you're grilling somewhere. On my way. Seriously, I'm on my way to see Tate the Great. I got jokes, Lex, always. Marco and Noratovic to score for Bologna. That's how I say it.
I was thinking the same thing. They're scoring for Bologna. All right.
It's Bologna. I like Bologna. I don't care. I give me, Bologna's cow lips apparently, and I love it. I'll take some bologna. I like it. A little mustard. This weekend. Okay, so this isn't a today game, Ashley. He's going to see Magic Mike, he says. Her name is Jazz. Ellie, I'm gonna make jokes for you. Her name is Jazz. She just give you her stage name. She doesn't give you her real name. Looking to move on that under Mets. I kind of like the over. Why do I think that game's going to be like 5-2 or something? Miss Danique is here, our favorite Canadian. She's pumped up for the Rays today. She's got the Rays. She's going to have some Canadian bacon with maple syrup. And maybe a polar bear sandwich later. Who knows? Nerfy on all major leagues on all the playoff games today. Now, I'm an underguy all the time, Elliot. The folks know this. We say it all the time. You want to Nerfy to playoff games? I'm going to say yes to that, especially in a parlay, because I think you're probably juiced on all these games because the totals are 5.5 and 6s. Iga Swiatek in tennis. Plus 220. Again, foreign languages, foreign sports. Tread on your own, folks. I like Elliot, and he kind of knows his stuff here. Ashley, again, she really knows her soccer, but I do not. Tell me why the MLB's playing all these games so early in the morning. People have to work. I mean, there's 4 games. How are we going to spread them out, Michael? I mean, it's bad enough that they're playing.
They want to spread out the games so everybody can watch each one.
I mean, that's why. What are they going to just have them on? Saturday? When would they have them? Let's have the baseball playoffs.
That'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Tuesday.
How it works.
Tuesday and Wednesday nights, because there's Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, and Friday Night Football, and football on Saturday, Sunday. So the playoffs could go on until December because they'll just have them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It'll be great. Scherzer, DeGrom, Cole, Urias, everybody would pitch every series. It would be great. 2-man rotations. Under goals, Sharks. Someone was saying take the overs. I don't know. I was going to just take the dogs, but I didn't. Not the dogs. There's only one dog in real hockey today. I'm on Smashville running on the goal and a half puck line today. That's what Ray Reddington said yesterday. He liked the puck line as well. Almighty One, go Rays. Box Sports all over Cleveland today, Almighty One. I mentioned at the start of the show. So Rays 14-0 today. Come on, hey, what are we talking about? What is that about?
That was hearing your fat ass pee comments.
Oh. Health tips with Higgs. Yes, I had my water. Now, apparently my daughter's watching the show because she's like getting mad at me. She says I'm the definition of silly and goofy. That's all right. I was definition.
Wouldn't want it any other way.
I was definition a lot of worse things before she was born.
Yep.
Richie, what's going on here? Domino's uses powdered sauce? Really? For their pizza? I just said, so there is no good pizza down here. Okay. I'll give you what, Texas. You got barbecue, you got Tex-Mex, is fine. Your Italian food is crap. I went to a joint, my wife and my daughter. I got a pizza. It was all right, I guess. My daughter had a chicken Alfredo. Besides the fact that it was $39, all right, for chicken Alfredo, which was a overcooked piece of chicken. Baked chicken was terrible. It was. She makes a better chicken Alfredo than the stuff down here. I said we could open up out of our garage a restaurant doing my daughter's chicken Alfredo, my chicken franchise, and my wife's meatballs and sausage. And that's not even counting other stuff, like my great tuna sandwiches. But back to the pizza. Domino's, Marco's, and Pepperoni are the 3 pizza joints down here. The best pizza I've had one day, because Domino's sent me a free one. Like somehow I won the lottery and Domino's, they sent me one of their deep dishes. It was actually good. I ate it. I was like, wow. I'm not a big pizza guy. I don't like sauce. I'm not a red sauce guy. Pasta, I don't want sauce on it. Not a red sauce guy. Gravy, not sauce. I don't want any red on there. K-State, Iowa State. Let's see here. What is my thought on K-State, Iowa State? I'm going to lean on K-State here. I'll go K-State just because, one, I like the coach a lot, right? For starters, that guy, he's good. And he keeps getting better every year. The team keeps getting better. We've seen the Cyclones. I mean, who have they scored against? Nobody. Ohio, who's bad, and Southeast Missouri. How are they scoring here? 31-24, you lost to Baylor. I could see that being the same kind of game here against the Wildcats. Cleveland Tampa Bay total closed at 5.5. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And again, we talk about look headlines for football. I'm going to pull up right now. I'm going to see if we got baseball for tomorrow, because if I can get a 6.5 on this game before it moves down to a 5.5 like it did today, I will gladly sign up for some early under action tomorrow in Major League Baseball. Let's see if I got any lines up here on this one site. Nah, no baseball lines up as of yet. Good luck to everybody today. Let's get this money. Every day, Elliots. Every day we'll try to get that money. You know that. Last game starts at 5. Why is there no 7 o'clock games?
Because there's no out west games. The games are being played in St. Louis, Cleveland, New York, and Toronto. Who wants to start their game at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock Central?
And also,
nobody's going to.
And Mike, let me tell you, as an East Coast guy, how many times I wait up like the Yankees? It's the Yankees in the playoffs. They're playing at 8:30 at night. The game by the first pitch, it's 10-9 on the East Coast. Why the hell are they playing at 9 o'clock at night?
Yeah, no. Just because you're on the West Coast doesn't mean anything. Sorry that it starts at 9:30 your time or 9 o'clock your time.
Nobody complains on a Sunday for 9 a.m. football.
Yeah, it's going to start at 5. Yeah, the 3 teams that came out of the West are the Astros, who have a bye, the Dodgers, who have a bye, and the Padres, who are playing in New York. There is no out West teams right now. That's why there's no game starting at 10 o'clock.
I mean, you're going to – now, if you get a Padres get one, we're going to have a late game because we're going to have the Mets heading out to San Diego. So you have a later in the day game. I think they did right. On Sunday.
All 3 games are in the home stadium.
Really? They're all in? I didn't know that. Wow, they're all in New York?
All 3 in Cleveland, all 3 in St. Louis, all 3 in Toronto, all 3 in New York.
Ah, see, I didn't even know.
That's the advantage of getting home field.
Ah, interesting. Okay, so I didn't even know that. I was just kind of like happy that they weren't doing the Ghost Runner. So I saw that and I was just extremely pleased with that for no Ghost Runner for starters. I had no idea how there was no. Interesting. The funds just arrived. You know it. Domino's powder sauce. Oy, oy. Richie's smiling. Snickers. I don't like Snickers. I'm not a nut guy. I don't like nuts. Nope, I'm not a squirrel. No nuts in my mouth. I'm from New York and send pizza to my mom in South Carolina for birthday every year. Jojo, I'm going to get like a nice DSL number. I need some bagels from Jersey, and Jersey got better bagels than New York. I need some Jersey bagels.
I'll send you my address too. I would like some pizza and some bagels as well.
I definitely need 100%. Some pizza. I need some nice Jersey subs. Not Jersey Mike's or Firehouse crap that they got down here. Subway. Although I like Subway tuna fish, even though it's not tuna. It's tasty. Grandma doesn't say any kids at serving the sauce for Domino's. That's for sure. How can you like Italian like the sauce? I don't like the sauce. It's a marron. Hey, marron. I know. Listen. The Italian car for me, I'm not a big pasta. And I've been 200 plus since like 8th grade. Big cat. I don't really like pasta, and I'm not a red sauce guy. Now, you want to put a little sausage on Italian bread with a little cheese on it? Yeah, a little braciole. I could do some I think the braciole is pretty good. You know? Sausage and peppers. No onions. I don't like onions. Yes. No PB&J either. I've never had peanut butter and jelly in my life. I'll get my mother in here. She'll tell you. And my son has PB&J every day. He refuses to eat I'll make him ham and cheese or turkey cheese sandwich. He doesn't like it. He says apparently it's not made with love. My wife would make it. She put lettuce on there, some seasoning. No. Ham, cheese, turkey cheese. I'll give him a packet of mayo or mustard and on his way. So he's been PB&J for the last 2 weeks. That's it. PB&J and a power bar. My kids are going crazy. My daughter's like, I'm thinking to myself, why aren't you in class? She's calling me a silly goose. Why are you watching the show? That's what I want to know. No bologna sandwiches? Come on. I remember when I was poor, right? I'm stuck here on my wire. I used to like. Does anybody remember chicken roll? They'd sell at like the deli at the old ShopRite. So I'd get chicken roll. It was
Yeah,
like imitation.
they had something like that at Costco. They had like a long like
Yes, it's like
breaded
a.
in yes.
No, it wasn't breaded. It was just like I don't know what it was. It was some fugazi kind of imposter chicken. And
Still good stuff.
dude, my mom was like, She's like, "Are you really buying that?" Like she's come to my place. She's like, "Why do you have that?" She's
Man,
like,
who,
"Just get
who's
turkey." I'm
buying
like,
that type of stuff? That'd be
I
my
like
big
it.
fat ass.
I love it. Little nasty ass chicken roll with some cheese and like mayo on a
Why
roll.
not?
Oh,
Tastes good. That's yummy.
and it was so watered. It was so watery. It had no flavor to it. Super Mario. I don't like Super Mario. You're gonna go Super Mario movie. I will not go see. Yes, free condiment packages. Always a handful. Mustard, mayo. I'll take them. I got big hands. I'm a basketball, Richie. How many mustard packets can I get in that hand? My sister would be eggs and sausage. Wait, what? Well, eggs and sausage aren't bad. I mean, sausage and eggs, bacon and eggs, tail and ham, and eggs. I get it. Olive loaf. Oh, ugh. Oh my goodness, nasty. Free injury wrap plasticware. I do. I got plenty of that. Nick's killed it. That's it. We got to wrap this up. We've totally gone off the rails with food and nonsense. Rays, Phillies, Jays today. Nevada in college football. Saturday, we got 2 games up for Saturday already. The teaser's underneath. We've had that up since Tuesday on the Tuesday teaser, NFL and college football. If you want, it's in the chat. It's in the description. $31.20 for my weekly pass. Go get it. I don't know why you wouldn't. $31. Just get it to support the show. I'll get a whole whop of $10 out of it for a week. $2 a day, not even. And a BetMGM, risk-free play. And if you take it, I'm going to write to them and say, whoever gets it from my show, don't ever give them a refund. All right? No refunds. Powdered eggs, countryside creamery. Oh, my syrup sandwiches. I like pickle sandwiches. Pickle sandwiches and cereal, little Captain Crunch with water when you couldn't afford milk. I get it, bro. I'm street, baby. I've done it. Elliot, have a good one. Eggs and sausage in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Oh, get the heck out of here. Astronaut mess. I mean, eggs and sausage. Why don't you just put a honey bun in there instead? Have peanut butter have a honey bun sandwich with peanut butter.
What?
Eggs and sausage peanut butter. This guy's like Elvis right here. Eggs and sausage and peanut butter jelly sandwich.
I would understand like a egg and sausage on like a bagel with like cream cheese or something, but really like on a peanut butter and I guess don't knock it till you try it. But
get the heck out of here.
I don't know about that one, Lex.
He's going to get a timeout. Thank God the show's over.
All the suppness in the world, and I don't know if you could really come back from that one.
That's it. He's getting a timeout tomorrow. Yeah, honey bun sandwich. Yes. Honey bun sandwiches, baby. He's a Ninja Turtle, apparently. Oh, my goodness. All right. We're out here. We've taken a turn for the worse the last 15 minutes of the show. Tomorrow, 11:45, we'll be here. Or find me on Twitter. I'll be doing a little show with the Tooch Man before that. But free pick Saturday, loads of them for College Football Saturday. Good luck today in Major League Baseball. Back tomorrow. Earl Sports coming in. What do you got here? Egg, sausage, and cheese, and jelly ain't bad. Peanut butter's too much. No peanut butter. Elliot agrees with you. I don't know. I'm out of here on that note. I don't want any peanut butter in my life. Back tomorrow. Bye-bye.